We are creating a game called Pacman, where Pacman eats up all alien dots to score, without himself being eaten by the ghost. Let's identify first the elements in the game. We have Pacman, alien dots, obstacles, and ghost. This is Pacman. This is the alien dots. This is the obstacle 1. This is the obstacle 2. This is the obstacle 3. This is the obstacle 4. And, this is the ghost. You are going to create the following sprites. Pacman. Obstacle 1, 2, 3 and 4. Set the animation and scale the sprites. Today, we will add dots to our playground as the first activity. There are so many dots contained in the playground and it's not efficient to create these dots individually using Create Sprite. This would require too many lines of code. All these dots are similar. They are present in the game only be eaten. In such cases, where we have multiple sprites of the same type, we can use something called group of sprites. We can create a group. Using a for loop, we can add multiple sprites in this group. Drag a var group equals create group, block. Change group to pills. This will create an empty group called pills. Now, we need to add orange dots to this group. So let's declare a variable called dots, which we will use to create sprites and add to our group pills. Pacman wins when he eats all the dots or pills. So, it would be a good idea to know the total number of dots sprites inside our group pills. Let's declare a variable called tot_dots to store the total number of dots, and initialize it to 0. Every time we add a dot to our group pills, we will increase tot_dots by 1. If you look at the dots, there are 6 trains of dots present in our final playground. We are going to create a function to create dots. Let's call this function create dots. For example, in train 1 there are 16 dots. So, while creating train 1, we will send x and y position of the first dot and the total number of dots. X and y of the first dot are 50 and 30, number of dots is 16. So, we will drag the function myFunction, block. We are choosing the function with parameter because we want to pass x, y, and the number of dots here. Inside each train of dots, 2 dots are separated by a distance of 20 pixels. Also, all these dots are identical. So, we would be creating 16 identical dots spaced by 20 pixels. This is a repetitive exercise. If we want to repeat an action and we know the number of times we want to repeat the action, we will use the for loop block. The counter I decides how many times the action gets repeated. We will use a for loop that repeats the same number of times as there are dots. The coordinates of dot 1 in this train are x equals 50, y equals 30. Since it is a horizontal line of dots, the y coordinate will remain the same. The x-coordinate will differ by 20. If the first dot is at, x is 50, y is 30. The second dot x at, x is 50 plus 20 and y is 30, that will be, x is 70 and y is 30. The third dot x is 50 plus 20 multiply by 2 and y is 30, that will be, x is 90 and y is 30. And the fourth dot x is 50 plus 20 multiply by 3 and y is 30, that will be x is 110 and y is 30.